Hello, everyone. This is Carmelo, your favorite YouTube channel, YouTuber, and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk with you guys about what is stereotyping, and maybe some of you guys that heard stereotyping this term before. But today, what I'm going to do is to show more things about what is stereotyping. And welcome, Scott Hall, the foundation of stereotyping this series, which is a fabulous contribution trying to solve the problem between races. And Scott Hall, also known as a Marxist sociologist and a cultural theorist and a political activist. What is stereotyping? From the social psychologist side, a stereotype is a generalized belief about a particular category of people. It is an expectation that people might have about every person of a particular group, which that means it's you having a idea or impression in your mind to a particular group, and which leads us to symbolic. And the theory that Stockholm brought up over here, the stereotyping reduces essentialized and naturalized and fixed differences, are leading people are indicating people are putting the particular people into a symbolic and into above the people, so making them in a really awkward place, which people having this kind of thoughts about them will lead people to doing actual social practice, and this will cause the people who get stereotyped feel uncomfortable and a lot of stress. When we talking about a power and contradiction right here, it's that when people exercise stereotyping reinforce existing inequality of power by reproducing ideological hegemony and dominant cultural forms. The dominant and the dominated, the mainstream and the marginalized are not afforded equal terms when involved in this circularity of power. And they will not be treated because people getting visualized about what they be seeing. Stereotyping is rooted in fantasy, is often manifest as ambivalent, paradoxical stereotypes of a social group. And then so that's people getting positive and negative stereotypes of a social group are manifested. People are getting trouble to knowing that they cannot realize the deeper structure that makes the people makes the particular group people in a really bad circumstances. The first example is Jim Crow. I got an example for you guys to know more about and getting clearly to know what I'm trying to say. And the African American racial stereotype represent the unequal of the African American in the country. It's the represent the unequal, the inequality that from 19th century to 20th century, the blackface, the blackface Jim Cross has been used to getting the violation legitimate and racial saturation, and African American can be more likely be putting in crime besides victims, and the media to the police having biased description, which is the affection that people getting stereotyped to a certain race that cause right now in this modern society 2020 2021 we're still getting treated with inequality in United States. And finally, trying to conclude about and the stereotyping has been a problem to our society for a long time, no matter what place. If there's different races and it's only one race will control the main resources, which it would lead to unequal to the unequal civilization. They get treated unequal. So it's a serious problem that people need to getting realized what is it and trying to get rid of their minds. And thank you for listening, and thank you all.